Let's go. Exit 6.
My bad.
LeBron. That's me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, that's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best thing. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send my love. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version. Football tires, y'all liars and them laces swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You pray the way them curses. All them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawn fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give a shit last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gonna remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before you jet.
Check out my song Best Me. Is streaming on all platforms. So just type in LeRon, L-E space R-O-N, Best Me. You'll be able to find my other music too. So yeah.
All the ones in memory, we can feel your energy. Yo, a prize possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angel's lurking, even if I ain't attend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters, that dirt weed who can't tell us none. Bad game, everybody wanna deal with the hell is this? A sell or something? The way they ride them wave, I'll mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what weak it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma, it's still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do.
I said that
I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do.
I said that
I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me for what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory.
Yo, one more time. I said that
I'ma be the best me. It's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gonna remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you.
I said we send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. We send our love to you. Let's go.
Yo, I black for these tracks. Am I right or wrong? Whether I freestyle or write a song, hit your keypad, better dial home. You cannot reach him, I'm out your zone. Last holes on the neck, so you assholes. Pull tighter when you fuck on my cash flow. Buy my dollars and my cents. I repent, it's offensive, suspense, leave me crunching my rules, trying to inch. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop this shit and shake the ground. Yo. If I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop the shit, shake the. I drop the shit, shake the ground. What? Take me down. What? Take me down.
Yo, listen.
Your whole wide open. How many tips you gonna take? Then we'll tell everybody how your hips gonna shake. So fuck if you've been around the block. If you've been around the block, I wanna know how many trips do it take. My lyrical repertoire, shining these records hard. When it's time to show improve, it's understood you a fake, blade, snake, wait. They know what they got at stake. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. Yo, if I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop the shit, shake the ground. I drop the shit, shake the ground. What?
Bahamas in the building.
Take me down.
Yo, I got rhymes for days more than 30 weeks. While you itching and bitching up on the dirty sheets. Competition be glitching, I fuck with me. I'm really something to be. I straight stunting to be. The cherry on top is behind the scenes. I get the video shot and give you something to see. They talk down, I'm up at my feet. Shit, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop the shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop the shit and shake the ground. Yo. If I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop the shit, shake the ground. I drop the shit, shake the ground. What? Take me down. What? Take me down. Yo. LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I need it like a Jordan release date. I need the whole radio talking. I need my niggas up north steady on their radio walking. Best me till I'm up for the coffin. That's me spin crack, they be trying to cork it. I beat they little drip, they force it. I drop it, you drop. You see me get sauced. Yo, I'm one of the best. Who needs the summons the rest? They try angles like that old school brain. You gotta guess. Yes. Shit. The fuck would you settle for less? This world can't break me down. God can't take me down. I drop this shit and shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. God can't. What's up, Jazz? I drop this shit and shake the ground. And listen. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, your boy LeBron 518 straight up the top. Y'all niggas already know, man. Out. Oh. Shake me down. What? I'm gonna wrap circles around you. 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 Yo, LeBron on the beat all net in the switch and squeeze. Dutch messes at two just to be complete. They want to grill, okay, nigga, get the beat when your face blast. Oh, really though, get your teeth out and they capacity, rhapsody, ho. You can spit fast, people know that you slow. Saying you right when we know that you won't, when we know that you don't. Yo, keep your back still. They asking for back still. Feed them back still. Set them in the trap still. You ain't simply many question why you act ill. We nothing in the store. Tell me how you snag deals. But I know cause your prices is lower. They offer me more for that ice is the show up. I top of your shit like that April that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. People be wildin' and blinding my talent. You act like you don't hear this fire. You are nobody but a well-known liar. You talk too much. Keep the gel phones tied up. I know your family's a well-known fighters. Whole bed with no lid. They spread that virus. And the pandemic, you ain't have a plan in it. Damn, not even scamming it. This beat. I'ma take my stand and get and relay that. All my niggas scrambling it on street. I'ma take my stance in it and make sure that everybody stands in it. You often it. I'm what they really want in this. I'm who they choose. They who they often get. It's up to me. I would just dispute the shit. We shoot the shit. The big guy will coop the yo. I got it from beginning to the end with a flow. Yellow head tie. Kill it with it low. Put your plant in it with a let it grow. Dealt with a little bit of pain on the low. Yo, some shit will break you. I would rather break through. My verses take one. My additives take two. Working on the EP. How the minutes take two. Drop shit you can relate to. Raps in surplus. Why you make do? Raps amazing. I would hate too. Raps in the circus trying to cage you. These rats is running in and out of the same group. Yo, LeBron is a dawn, my hand on the Quran, and them all fights get thin and I'm on my exit. Reps it, even in Texas. I don't need a motherfucking necklace. LeBron on the track, yo. Oh, my first week, I need like Jordan release day. He say, she say, cheesecake, and he stayed. Let's do that again. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap circles. I will. I will wrap circles. I will. I'm gonna wrap circles. I will. I will wrap circles. Yo, LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I need like a Jordan release day. He say, she say, cheesecake, and he stayed. Yo, LeBron on the beat, all net in the switch and squeeze. Dutch masters at two just to be complete. They want to grill, okay, then you get the beat when your face blast. Oh, really though, get your teeth out and they capacity, rhapsody, ho. You can spit fast, people know that you slow. Saying you right when we know that you won't, when we know that you don't. Yo, keep your back still. They asking for back still. Feed them back still. Set them in the trap still. You ain't sick of me question why you act ill. With nothing in store, tell me how you stack deals. But I know cause your prices is lower. They offer me more for the nicest and show up. I tell me this shit like that April that go up and nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. People be wildin' and blinding my talent. You act like you don't hear this fire. You are nobody but a well-known liar. You talk too much, keep the gel phone tied up. I know your family's a well-known fighters. Whole bed with no lid. They spread that virus. In the pandemic, you ain't have a plan in it. Damn, not even scamming it. This beat. I'ma cross-examine it and relay that. All my niggas ran with it on street. I'ma take my stance in it and make sure that everybody stands in it. You often it. I'm what they really want in this. I'm who they choose and you who they often get. It's up to me. I would just dispute the shit. We shoot the shit and figure out what coop the yo. I got it from beginning to the end with the flow. Yellow head tie. Kill it with it. No, put your plant in the window, let it grow. Dealt with a little bit of pain on the low. Yo, some shit will break you. I would rather break through. My verses take one. My ad-libs take two. Working on the EP. Album minutes take two. Drop shit you relate to. Raps in surplus. Why you make do? Raps amazing. I would hate to. Raps in the circus trying to cage you. These rats is running in and out of the same group. Yo, LeBron is a dawn, my hand on the Quran, and them off whites can't stand it. I'm on my exit reps, and even in Texas, I don't need a motherfucking necklace. Look up. LeBron on the track, yours wanted to he say. My first week, I needed like a Jordan release date. He said, she said, cheesecake in each state. Bring the motherfucking verse in. Yo, LeBron on the track, yours wanted to he say. My first week, I needed like a Jordan release date. He say, she say, cheesecake in each state. Bring that motherfucking verse in. I will wrap circles on you. I will wrap circles on you. I will wrap circles on you. I will wrap circles. Yo, I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head tied. Killer with a no. I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head tied. Killer with the O out. That's one of my favorite joints. Hold on. That's one of my favorite joints. The reason that's one of my favorite joints is because I wrote that literally to 2 beats. If you know, you know. I wrote that freestyle to the We Go Up beat in that one, like simultaneously. Like I wrote the lyrics. That's why it matches both of them so much. But I've been wanting to get on that beat for a while. That's a UK grind beat, but I couldn't wait. Like, yo, my proudest bar on that song when I was just like, what did I say? Because I know because they prices is lower. They offer me more like the prices that go up. I tower your shit like the Eiffel that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. That shit was so fun, right? And I'm telling you, I love to write and I love to create. So yeah, let's get straight into it. This is your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering, back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video. Hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. You said this beat is really catchy, but the lyrics serious, right? Yeah. But I know because your prices is lower. They offer me more for the nicest to show up. I top and get shit like that Eiffel that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. Yeah. So I hope all of y'all are doing well. What are you doing up this late? You know, I always ask that. What are you doing up late? Same reason I'm doing up late, but I'm asking you. You're not asking me. I'm asking you. You're not asking me. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all doing up this late? So I hope y'all all had a great Saturday. You know, it's about to go fast. Sunday about to come. It's going to be Monday right back in the loop-de-loo if you're a person who got the weekends off. I work from home on Monday, so I don't really care. I really don't care. So, you know, yeah. Let's see. I'm doing homework. You always at work. Adults don't have bedtime. We should have bedtime. You know, you're right about that. We don't have bedtime, but we should have a bedtime. Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to start going to bed earlier, like to be honest with you, because I don't make no sense on a weekday. Sometimes I be getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. That don't make no sense. Like I need to get at least 7 hours of sleep. This is why I crash out on Fridays, my half day. When I get off at 1:30, I crash. I will get out of this room, go over to my other room, and I will be asleep till like 5, 6 o'clock, like after my 1:30 shift. No, I need to make sure that I'm up and like moving around, you know? So listen, please make sure that you thumbs up the video if you hear, click out of the chat and thumbs up the video. You know, that's how it sends signals to the algorithm that people are liking the video. Definitely got the weekend off, got to enjoy it while it lasts, because my coworkers are toxic and they try to F with me any way that they can. What you mean they try to F with you any way that they can? You got to learn how to move around them. Like, you know, don't get in your own way. That's what I say. Nobody can't, but listen, you got to realize also you have to take ownership, because I don't believe now. I'm not saying that everybody is a victim, but I believe that we contribute things to our situations too. We just do. Let me tell you something too. Like at my job, they have this whole birthday thing that they started, right? Well, my birthday was in February. Why y'all started after February? No, I'm not contributing to it, and I don't care. Yo, they kicked me out of that birthday chat so quick because I didn't contribute the $5 last pay period. I'm not giving y'all $5 every pay period. Now, for the people who I like and I know and I speak to, I'll bring you in something like a gift that I do. You know, I have a business, so if I feel like, you know, I want to bring you something in, then I'll bring you something in. I'm not giving you. We're supposed to give, is it $5 or $10 every pay period? We're supposed to catch up and pay 20. They kicked us out of the chat. I don't care. Like, I don't want to be in no birthday. Don't get me hooked in. Like, you know, my coworker just left. I know her since October. I gave her like a $30 mug from Starbucks that, you know, to send her off as, you know, as like a well wish. But you know what I'm saying? I felt compelled to do that. I don't want to be in no birthday. And I don't really care about my desk being decorated. I don't be at work on my birthday. So y'all could take that and shove it up, yo. Yeah. I don't care about all that. They be trying to throw shade because I'm quiet and don't talk about my personal life, and they be speaking rumors saying I'm trying to talk to this dumb dude when I don't even care about them. Are you associating with him? Are you always in conversation with him or whatever? You know what you should do though? You could be polite about it. You could say something to them like, why don't you get one of them on their own? One of my things that I love the most is confronting people on their own outside of the group. And you could say something like, I'm really quiet here at work. And sometimes whoever it was that did it be like, it bothers me that you starting these rumors because I don't do XYZ. And I just wanted to speak to you one-on-one. But you got to be actual and factual that it's coming from the person. And you also got to be ready for them to lie and say that they didn't do it. And you just let them know you want that respect to be there. So that's why it's so hard for me. Like I used to be like, I am still quiet, but I let it be known that you can't play with me like that. It has to go down that way. It has to. Yep. Same. I don't even know what you're talking about. I take 3 weeks off for my birthday. I don't need a company birthday. Nope, I don't need it at all. And I don't care if I don't have no plans for my birthday. I'm not working ever, ever. I don't know. Y'all might think that I'm crazy for saying this, but I find people corny who I don't know, like, and I don't live near my family, right? But I just find people corny who want to go to work on their birthday and get all of that attention. It's like you're gonna go for that Little Caesars pizza and for them to decorate your desk with all of that dollar store stuff. Now, I'm not shooting at the people who decorate the desk and stuff, but no, like I don't care about none of that. Like I'm very minimal, like my coworker, she gave me a card and she gave me like all of this soda, and like that's who introduced me to the poppy soda. She gave me all of this bag with all of these like sparkling waters, like diet, like like stuff that's healthy. Sparkling water. She gave me poppy soda. That's why I found out about the lime ginger one. I was like, oh, okay. And she gave me a $25 card for Chipotle. So it was like, okay, thank you. That's why I had to send her off well. So yeah, can I get your skincare routine, sir? Your skin is glowing. Honestly, let me just tell you, just to be honest. I think first thing first, when it comes to skincare, people always ask me about skincare, right? I'm gonna say this. First thing first, I believe when it comes to skincare is your diet. Like a lot of times, and even me in the past, right? You'll be so consumed with trying to find these topical treatments to put on your skin to make it look good, and like it starts off with gut health. It does, right? So I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables daily, no matter what. I eat more fruit and vegetables than I do meat. So that's one thing. Also, I think because I work out a lot too, that helps, because I sweat a lot as well. That helps. I use Aquaphor. That's that like healing ointment. I use that on my skin. I also use Aquaphor. I maybe use like my Neutrogena face, like that acne clean. I don't even have acne, but I use that on my face. Like I'll use that maybe like once a week, because I don't really need it like that. But yesterday I exfoliated my skin. I didn't do that in a while, and it felt really smooth after it. So yeah, I was doing that turmeric mask thing, but I stopped doing that because I don't know. I stopped doing it, but that was effective too for like soft skin. But yeah, it's really about, like, to me, it's about the gut health. And then I use this stuff from Skin Science. It's like a retinol. You should use retinol as you get older. See, people, they don't want to look into stuff like that, but you have to. Like, I do use retinol. I use like this retinol, like around like my eyes and stuff. But you have to realize, like, some people naturally have like sunken eyes, right? Like a Cardi B, because she is way too young to be sunken like that, right? I'm not being funny. I'm just being honest, right? And she clearly had that procedure where they lifted it up. Me, you have to realize, like, so Cinco de Mayo next month, that makes a year that I've been on the journey. I've literally lost like mm, I lost like almost 80 pounds. So you have to realize, when you lose pounds and then you get older, it's like you lose volume. So it's like I use a retinol, like, it's like I use this stuff from this company. Let me show you before we go into the content, just to let you know. Cause yeah, I invest in myself, like, and I'm about to order some more of this now because I've had it for about 2 months, but skin. All right. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, this is what I use. Damn, that's the what? What bottle is that? That's the 5 millimeter. What the hell that's gonna do? Let me show you this real quick. So this is skin better science. It's like the alpha rep. And shit, I wish I would have had the 0.5 ounce one. I got this one. Wait, did I get that one? No, I got the lady, right? She sold me the 15 millimeter one. Oh, it's sold out. Well, I'm gonna have to go to the let me see. Let me see. Let me go to Skin Better. Give me a second. Let me see what y'all see on the screen. Yeah, so this place is amazing. They have so with your first order of $199, you might be intimidated by how it looked, but I'm telling you the products is good. So let me see, anti-aging group. And I knew about it because eye puffiness. Look how much this costs for 0.5. That shit is 125. The $125. Do they got it in? Do they got it in? Yup, and you could use your little afterpay. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Before I used to clown people who used afterpay and stuff like that. I wish I could bring it up bigger, but just do some research. Like go to YouTube and put skin better science and maybe put the alpha ret because that's what that is. But hold on. So yeah, so you see that this is $125. So what I'll do is like for certain purchases that I gotta make sense of, like when I bought that Bond number 9 cologne, that shit was like $400. So I was like, I wanted it so bad, but to make sense of it, I put it on my afterpay. I got like $1,700 on afterpay. I don't even know how I got that because I don't even use it like that. But I got like $1,700 on there. So to make sense of certain purchases, I will break it up and do that. Like, but this is an investment though, in regards to like, the way that your appearance. So, and they have a lot of other good things as well. I'm gonna go through their site, but I don't want to make this video about that. But I do use that. I use Aquaphor as well. So yeah, So you just gotta number one, make sure that you're taking good care of your skin by moisturizing it, exfoliating, not too much. I only exfoliate my skin like once every 2 weeks, to be honest with you. Before I was on this thing where I was exfoliating like every day, it was too much. No, you don't need to do that every day. Just do it once in the blue. I'm going to check it out. I got beautiful, clear skin. However, lately I've been noticing dry skin, especially in my face. Use that Aquaphor, the Aquaphor healing ointment. I used in a little bit goes such a far way. I think I paid $10 for that, $10 for that tube that I got, and I got it like almost 3 months ago. It goes a long way. That's the only thing I use on my skin is that. Yeah. Afterpay helped a lot for me, got me new shoes for an amazing payment plan and worked in my budget, right? See, I do it to make sense of certain things. Like, when I'll be like, damn, this cologne is $400. Do I really want to take 400 of my dollars and do it? Just like today, right? Today is the end of my credit card payment statement, right? So what I did today is my credit card bill was probably, how much was it? I always leave just a little bit on it. I don't use too much. So on that credit card, I think my bill was like, because I used them just like as a revolving, like, so I think my bill on that credit card was like 700. So I put like 615 on it. It was like, I think it was like 742 and I put 615 on it. I always pay it right before the statement, like my statement date restarts on the 14th, which is today. So yesterday I put 615 on it. So then tomorrow it'll report to the credit bureau and then I'll be ready to swipe that shit again next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do that. Like I have 2 credit cards. I have a Southwest credit card and then I also have like an American Express credit card as well. So yeah. So listen, let's get started. Wow, congratulations, love it. I worked on my birthday plenty of times. I enjoyed the attention, the gifts, the drinks. I enjoyed it all. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy it. So listen, first, let's bring this up with this whole situation going over in Iran. So they had some drones that was intercepted. I mean, Israel. So listen, Israel had some drones that were intercepted by Iran. I just wanted to share this real quick. Let me just bring that up and let's go. Wait, why do I still got this up? Give me a second. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right.
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. We're approaching the bottom of the hour here.
And people are concerned that it's going to be, you know, that World War III is on the brink of happening. Like, let me know, did y'all see anything about that on social media? I seen so many people, like, you know, even Biden, like, people are concerned about World War III. Y'all should do research on World War II and see what happened. Like, that could get really crazy. Some people, you know, from different articles that I read online, people were saying that they don't think it would ever happen. But especially with the way that China feels about us, China, I think, don't quote me on it, but I feel like their dictator even says something in regards to that they don't want Trump in office over here, because I guess it's messing up, you know, their exports or whatever. Anyway, we'll get to that because I got an article I'm gonna bring up. But let me just play this in regards to Iran attempted attack on Israel.
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. We're approaching the bottom of the hour here. It's a good place to reset about where we are in this very scary, scary night for Israelis up and down the country, from the north to the south. And the kind of silver lining in all of this is that the IDF says it has intercepted, with the help of the United States, a majority of the projectiles that it faced incoming from Iran. Those are drones, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles as well here. So let's get a reset. Let's rely, like we have so much so, from Fox News foreign affairs correspondent Trey Yingst in Israel with some great reporting. He just filed this report. Let's watch.
Israel putting its forces on high alert Saturday night, shutting down its airspace as Iran launched dozens of drones and missiles toward the country. The attack retaliation for a strike on Iran's consulate earlier this month that killed 2 top Iranian generals. Iran blames Israel for that strike, though the Israelis haven't taken responsibility. Rumors of war have been swirling in the intelligence community ever since. Israel readying its defenses in response, trying to shoot down the drones before they reach Israeli airspace. Israel also directing residents in several areas to stay near bomb shelters.
This is a severe and dangerous escalation. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are at the highest level of readiness.
A post on X by the Iranian government through their permanent mission to the UN said the attack can be, quote, deemed concluded, and warned the U.S. against getting involved. Though U.S. military officials tell Fox they have already shot down at least 1 Iranian drone. President Biden returning to Washington Saturday night, convening a meeting of the National Security Council. The White House maintaining its commitment to Israel is ironclad, saying in a statement, the United States will stand with the people of Israel and support their defense against these threats from Iran. Before this, Iran had only targeted Israel through proxy forces and avoided direct attacks. Tonight's event fueling fears about the possibility of a broader regional war. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.
Yeah, so that's that. So I wanted to share that with y'all. The video is actually 12 minutes long, but I'm not about to like make y'all sit through all of that. But I just think that the situation is just crazy. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. Let me also share this article with you as well. So give me a second. I had some pumpkin seeds earlier, and I don't know. I think that, see, when I eat pumpkin seeds, I don't take them out of the shell, and I think the shell kind of like scraped my throat. So my throat is feeling sore, but I know that is not. It's just that. But anyway, so World War III, Iran's attack on Israel has netizens worried. So as Iran launched a barrage of missiles and drones on Israel on Saturday, social media users are worried about the conflict creating a World War-like scenario. World War III are trending on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. The Israeli military group IDF said that Iran fired more than 100 bomb-carrying drones towards Israel, which they were intercepted, which we just heard. So, as Iran launched a barrage of missiles and drones at Israel on Saturday, social media users are worried about the conflict. Wait a minute, why did they do that twice? Hold on. Or either I read that twice. Let me just go down. All right. So the Israeli military said that Iran fired more than 100 bomb missiles, bomb-carrying drones towards Israel. Hours later, Iran announced that it had also launched much more destructive ballistic missiles and cruise missiles, booms, and air sirens that could be heard across the country. So this comes after Tehran has been threatening to attack Tel Aviv after the airstrike on Damascus destroyed the Iranian consulate, killing 12 people, including 2 elite Iranian generals. Israel and Iran have been on a collision course throughout Israel's 6-month war against Hamas militants and the Gaza Strip. So, you know, the United States is affiliated with Israel. They basically said, I was reading an article on CNN, and they were saying that, you know, that their bond is unbreakable. So, you know what that means. If we in the mix on that, then people, that this is why I understand when I was younger, and so many people used to be like, the United States needs to, you know, they need to stay out of it. They need to, you know, stay out, you know, worry about the United States. But I don't know. Then when I hear about different stories, like not to go too deep into it, like with like situations that's going on, like in Haiti, they say that it is as a world leader that you have a responsibility. So maybe that all ties in, you know, with the United States having Israel as an ally. So now social media users fear that the Iran-Israel conflict will lead to a world war. The Pentagon confirms that Israel is officially under attack by Iran. Let's pray that this doesn't escalate to World War III. One person said on X, the platform. Why they keep saying that? We know that X is Twitter. Stop saying it. Iran successfully hit missiles in Israel. Tel Aviv is under fire. World War III has begun. Another one added. So people are nervous about that. So I was like looking up different articles earlier in regards to like World War III and like how people feel about it and what people should actually do. So I brought this article up. Let me see how it looks on the screen, if you could even see that. So it was like basically showing like the safest places where you could go. Oh man, it's not even on the screen. What was the last thing y'all seen on the screen? My bad. Do this. I'm trying to survive. Right. So listen, hold on. Let me just flash this real quick. So yeah, so they're just saying that the World War III, the attack, Iran's attack on Israel has people concerned about, you know, a possible World War III. People are talking about that all over Twitter. And it said this comes after Tehran has been threatening to attack Tel Aviv after an airstrike in Damascus destroyed an Iranian consulate, killing 12 people, including 2 elite Iranian generals. Israel and Iran have been in a collision course throughout the Israel's 6-month war against Hamas militants in the Gaza Strip. So now social media users fear that the Iran-Israel conflict will lead to a world war. The Pentagon confirms that Israel is officially under attack by Iran. Let's pray that this doesn't escalate to World War III, one person said on X. So that's that. And then I wanted to share this article, which where like I was just trying to figure out like where should a person go, like if they're fearful of World War III, right? So it said the safest place to escape World War III. So Russia's, now listen to this, because I was trying to figure out how the United States played a part in this whole World War III. So it said Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, Hamas attack on Israel, and the conflict between the United States and China. What did I just tell y'all? I told you that who is that leader over there, Kim Jong? He wants Trump out of office. Like he wants him out of office. The United States is all making people around the world increasingly concerned about the threat of a World War III. Find out which countries could potentially become a safe haven for people in the event of a global war. So let me know where you move it to. They've listed Australia on here, but listen, I was reading something today where 12 people got stabbed over there, like crazy. So let's see. Unfortunately, in the light of the recent events, we hear more and more often that the crisis and intense military conflicts around the world may indicate that we are on the verge of a World War III. And although experts emphasize that it is an interest of the entire planet to prevent such a development, people are experiencing considerable tension and are thinking about where to seek refuge in the event of a global war. So people were saying how to escape World War III, safe countries, New Zealand and Australia. And I heard that in Australia, they don't even like people of color over there, even though we are the Aboriginal people of that country. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. I don't know. I want to visit Australia one day, Indonesia, South America, Antarctica. So we remind you the current Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a part of the broader Arab-Israeli conflict. Read it more, whatever. So listen, I want to look this up while I'm talking about. Give me a second. So I want to see, like, I know that there's something in regards to like the trade. So let's see what. China. Yeah, it's a trade war. So let's see who actually won the U.S. Let's see. Give me a second. What? Give me a second. All right. So the issue with China, so it said in recent years, tensions between the United States and China have introduced new challenges, especially related to economic and defense issues. China is a major trading partner for the United States, but it is also developing its military capabilities, which poses challenges to the United States military. Additionally, foreign students and scholars, nearly a third of whom are from China, have made substantial contributions to the university research efforts and are involved in developing many of the nation's leading edge civilian and defense related technologies. However, there is a concern that some foreign students and scholars will export sensitive information to their home countries, which may be hostile for the U.S. interests. So, yeah, of course they're going to do that. It's like you a spy, you know? Yeah. So I think that's one of the issues. I know that there's trading issues as well, like, you know. So we just gonna have to see how this develops. Make sure that you say your prayers every night, and yeah, I just hope that I hope that there's never gonna be another world war. But you know, you just gotta pray. It was so weak. UK to Australia, New Zealand is better than Aussie farm experience. Australia has so many creatures, including their mice issue. Oh my God! It took 24 hours from the UK to Australia. Oh, so you lived in Australia before? Oh, yeah, I know Australia also had, didn't they have that plague over there with that rat? Remember they were saying it was some story over that was coming out of Australia where they said it was some ship that had all of these rats on it or something like that. I remember. Let me look that up. Australia rat ship. And they said that it would have caused like a plague or something like that over there. But I was reading some story that happened in Australia today where somebody, it was like 12 people got stabbed up. And I think some people died too. Give me a second. Hold on. No. Ah, all right. Let me click that off. All right. So what was that? Rat plague. Australia. I put rat plague. It came right up. Is that still ongoing over there? They talking about, and that was the first thing I thought of when they talk about go to Australia. So rat plague hits Australian coastal town and thousands more wash up on shore. I hate them. My friend had a pet rat too. Uh so a plague of rats is creating havoc in Karumba, a small coastal town in Queensland, Australia, where hordes of rodents are chewing on electrical wires and otherwise eating everything they could find and washing up dead in massive numbers, creating a literal stink in the community. I can imagine. The stench is quite bad. Carpentaria Shire Council Mayor Jack Bowden, whose shire includes Karumba, told NPR, but if coastal winds prevail, he added, it is still livable. The rural town isn't alone. Other parts of the Western Queensland are also enduring a plague of native long-haired rats whose population exploded after the copious rainfall boosted plant vegetation across hundreds of miles in the inland outback. The long-haired rats eat shoots and leaves, and then leaves for the north, seeking more food. Researcher Emma Gray of the School of Biology and Environmental Science of Queensland University of Technology told NPR. Like an army, the massive rats also have very effective and literal force multiplier. Gray say that they can produce 12 young every 3 weeks when the conditions are good. As photos, oh no, I can't even look at that. It's not unusual for thousands of visitors to descend to Karumba, whose human population numbers is in the hundreds. Those annual guests are gray nomads, retirees who arrive in campers and RVs, drawn by the allure of the scenic water views, fishing, and the laid-back atmosphere. And while rats run galore. But alarms were raised earlier this year in July, and Carpinteria official informed the Shires Council that the public have reported an increased number of rats and mice. The council considered creating a fact sheet about what the meeting minutes dubbed as a rat plague. So they come in waves, Karumba. Karumba resident John Jensen told 4BC radio station in Brisbane. They almost seem trained and organized. They're in numbers, mate, and then they swim around in the rivers like little puppy dogs. Everywhere they go, they see rats. Everywhere they go, the rats eat and eat. They're hungry. They've swum a long way. They've come across land and a long way, Jensen said, and they're eating anything and anything they can get their hands on. Rats destroyed a car by attacking its wiring at the Derek's Lord's rental business in Normanton near Karumba. He told Agence France Pesci, the rodents were so bold, he added, they broke into his ducks' cages and stole their eggs. What? You can't even escape them out on water. Rats have been scampering up anchor chains of charter and fishing boats. Commercial fisherman Brett Fallon has been seeing at least 100 rats a night on his boat. Oh, I would go crazy. The rats' migration ends in Karumba. So Queensland topography with a river system that twists its way to the northern coast funnels the rodents towards the shore. And dead or alive, hordes of them arrive in Karumba, a fishing and port community in the Gulf of Carpinteria. The rats hit the Norman River and just start swimming where the tide and currents take a huge number out to sea. Mayor Bowden said, being hardy little buggers, high numbers reach the other side of Karumba. Once they've arrived, there's little anyone can do to curtail the plague. Traps have been set up, and he said, but in the face of such multitudes, the measure really is a token gesture, just a token gesture. The best that the government can do is to sweep bodies of rats away to keep walkways and boat ramps passable. Animal control ranger Phil Grieve has been collecting dead rats by 100. Yo, you don't even see that many in New York City. This sounds horrible. I don't think I want to go to Australia no more. That's how many can fit into a disposable bag, he told TV station 10 News First Queensland. First day I got 18, so that's 1,800 rats, he said. When will the plague be over? To the layperson, a plague of rats might seem to be a signal of apocalypse, but Gray says the long-haired rats arrive in cycles. The phenomenon is a natural process and occurs at irregular intervals ranging from 3 to 17 years, said. The last large rat migration or interruption in the region, Gray said, happened around 12 years ago, but records of them go back to centuries. Yeah. I don't like rats. I don't like no rodents. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, oh, I don't even have the screen up. I apologize to y'all. Well, it's over now, and I'm not going back to read all of that. I apologize. I cannot see a rat swimming. Oh my God. Yeah, I couldn't either. I would probably, listen, my mom, the way that she told me she was raised in the house where she grew up in New York, and she said that they used to have to like check the room and clear the room out to make sure that there was no rats at night. She said the rats used to be as big as cats walking around that house. I don't know. I would go crazy. I don't even, to be honest with you, right? I remember in the early 90s, early 90s, right? I think we might have had like a minor roach issue when I was younger, but then my mother and aunt, because it's like we had like a shared house, they called the Orchid Man. I promise you, when the Orkin Man came that one time and did like whatever he did, we seen no more roaches, no more. Like it was just like it was weird, and we felt like they came from like the next door neighbor or something, because it was so weird, because it was just like we got roaches out of the blue. But I'm telling you, that Orkin Man, I don't know what he was doing. This was way before the boric acid. I swear, the Orkin Man would be in that house for 2 minutes. He would go walk in the kitchen, put something under the sink. I'll be like, Ma, the guy left already? He'd be gone. And then we just ain't see no more. It was like whatever he did made them leave. Like we ain't see it no more. But I've never had to deal with mice. I never had to deal with rats. I don't know what that's like. And I don't know if I could ever do it. Like, yo, I don't know if I could do that. Rats get really huge. Hell nah, that Ninja Turtle rat won't get me. Right. What's up, Riley? China has a biochemical labs all over California genetically modifying the mice to spread COVID and Ebola. China needs to be stopped. Yeah, I think China got it in for us, for real. Like they do. And that's why I think they have an issue with so many of them coming over here and you know, learning at the universities, and they taking that information. Of course, they're taking that information and they're bringing it back to the country. Of course they are. Come on. So listen, let me get some of these tabs knocked down. So listen, I want to go over here first. Wait, hold on, because I want to go to, well, this article kind of breaks it down. I wanted to get into the situation with Drake and Rick Ross. So I want to know how y'all feel about that. Who do you think had the, I listened to both Drake and Rick Ross track. I don't understand, why didn't Drake put the track out if it leaked? But then, of course, Rick Ross responded to him. Now, I thought that this was good. Listen, I feel like any time where it's like the male rappers go at it, it's always applauded and people don't care. But anytime the female rappers go into it, they want, especially when it's Nicki, it's like they feel like it's, let me tell you something. Some people feel like you're so successful and you've achieved so much. It's like, what can you be mad about? And what should you be like, what should you be talking about? But listen, there's always a person you could get at. This is hip hop. Like, I don't get it, but everybody is laughing and people is all over Twitter cheering Drake on. Some people gave it to Rick Ross, but I've seen a lot of people that said that Drake got this 1-0, right? So Rick Ross basically responded because Drake got at him too. Kendrick Lamar, Future, I believe, and Metro Boomin. So let's read this article right here. So Rick Ross responds to Drake within hours on the ominous new diss track, Champagne Moments. How old is Rick Ross? Hold on, I want to look something up. Rick Ross age. Oh, he's 48. So he was out of high school. Like, so if he's 48, I'm 41. He wasn't even in high school at the same time as me. That's how you kind of like wager like with people. So it's like, I'm 41. So he 42, 43, 44, wait, 41, 42, 43, 44. So the latest a person could have been in high school with me was they'd have to be 45 right now. He's 48. So he was almost a whole nother 4 years after, like, you know what I'm saying? He was born in 76. Yeah. So Rick Ross is 48. What's Drake's age? I think Drake is close to my age. I didn't even realize that. Drake is 37. Okay. So I'm 4 years older than Drake. Okay. All right. So Rick Ross responds to Drake within hours on the ominous new diss track, Champagne Moments. Now, listen, I will say this, and I'm going to bring this up. I do think that Drake got a nose job, though, for sure. Drake got a nose job. He definitely did. Why is this playing? I hate this stuff. All right. So listen. So within hours of Drake releasing, did he release it? I thought it was leaked. Within hours of Drake releasing this track aimed at Kendrick Lamar and others, and you know if Drake released that, it's going to go #1. You know that it is. Aimed at Rick Ross, Kendrick Lamar, and others, Rick Ross dropped his response to Drizzy called Champagne Moments. Rick Ross fires back at Drake with Champagne Moments' new diss track. So, y'all don't care about that. Y'all not reading it anyway. So let me just bring that closer. So on Saturday, April 13th, Rick Ross delivered an ominous response to the track to Drake called Champagne Moments. The song, which can be viewed below, is a direct response to Drizzy's blistering diss track where he he took lyrical shots at not only Rick Ross, but Kendrick Lamar, Future, Metro Boomin, and The Weeknd. Oh, Drake want war. He want war. So, in the intro, Ross revealed an uncorroborated secret that Drake got a nose job. Leave in the comments right now. Do you think Drake got a nose job based on, you know what? Let me just bring this up right now. Right to know. Right now. Let me bring this up. Right to know. All right. No. Before I read the rest of this article. He got that ethnic rhinoplasty. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? I would never touch my face or nose like that. Honestly, just to be frank with you, I like my nose. Like, I like my nose. I like how it looks. And, you know, I'm telling you, I used to be a MFer because when I was younger, I remember this this mulatto family. Well, the mother was white, right? But I was so bold and I was so like just into stuff. Like I just paid attention I remember, right? So we had this friend that lived in New York and we all went to this private school. Well, my mother and his mother would take turns on like, okay, you're going to bring them home because he literally lived across the bridge from me. So my mother would pick us up some days. His mother would pick us up some days. So I remember one time I was in the back of the van. I was in the back of their mom's van. And I remember I was looking through this magazine and I was telling my brother, and I was like, look, I told you all white people have long, big noses. And I think she said something to me like, I can't remember what she said, but we was parked in front of the post office on Central Avenue. I never forgot it because they noses point like that, like, you know, kind of ratty. Not trying to be funny, but like they noses, like, you know. And I remember saying that to my brother, and I said, see, I told you. And I was only like in 3rd grade. When I tell you, I've always been off the hook. I said, I told you. I said, see, all white people got big noses. Like, you know, our noses are more round, but they noses is more. See, you see how Drake got his nose done? They all want that nose that's like that. I don't want my nose. I want my nose to be the same way that it is. And some people at the top of their nose, they have that like thing where Drake has going on, where it look like you got, you know how women's nose get like that when they give birth. Hangman, I wanted you now. I can't let you go. But listen, what do you think? Do you think Drake had a nose job? Look at his dad's nose. I don't think, see me, I'm just telling you, I'm very proud. So I don't care about that. Like, you know, we in this era where people feel like they got to they chasing perfection and they want to look a certain type of way. But I will tell you this. I do think Drake, if he did get a nose, you could tell it looked like he had something done to that bridge. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Ba-da-ba-ba. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Ba-da-ba-ba. It looked like that. You could tell how it looked. Like, you know, and just being honest, I never wanted my nose to look like that. I wanted my nose to look the way that it looks now because I feel like it fits my face, like, you know. But you said he did. He said he did that. Yep, they said Megan got a nose job too. I seen something on was it Instagram, like a surgery page. Yeah, she definitely. People are not proud of what they have. I don't know why. It's your original equipment. Just like some people, they try to like talk like it's like, I like my teeth. My teeth fit me. Like, you know, they do. I don't want no mouthful of, maybe if I was like a movie star or if I was more on TV, I would feel more compelled. But no, I don't need to do that. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't. And I never wanted to be like everybody else. So that's just interesting. So I just wanted to show you that picture while I read this article. So in the intro, Ross revealed an uncorroborated secret that Drake got a nose job because he didn't want to have the same nose as his dad. The Miami rhymer added that he unfollowed Drake because he allegedly sent the cease and desist letter to French Montana. I wonder what that was about. So he said, you ain't never wanted to be an N-word anyway, N-word. That's why you had an operation to make your nose look smaller than your father's nose, N-word. I unfollowed you, N-word, because you sent a mother effing cease and desist to French Montana, N-word. So Rick Ross on the outro of new Drake diss. So then over a pounding beat and sorrowful violence. Now I can't tell you now. Did you know what it is though? I felt like Rick Ross, I felt like he did a good job, just to be fair. To be honest with you, also that when Rick Ross, I know as hip hop fans, we have these ways of like taking certain people's sides, so I can't be mad at people, right? But when Rick Ross was beefing with 50 Cent, I took 50 Cent's side always because that's New York and I'm gonna take his side anytime. Like, and then when 50 Cent, when he was being exposed as being like a correction officer, to me that killed his credibility. But then when he came back with driving in the Maybach, it's just me and my baby all night, just me and my baby, all night, just me and my boss. The Maybach music, now that went hard. Drake was on that, right? Oh, that was so hard. That beat, that song went so driving to the music. You know what? Let me tell you something. I think with age, because when I was a younger child and my mother would sing songs and she would get the lyrics wrong, I'd be like, is she intentionally doing that? Because we used to find it so funny. But now I can't think of the lyrics of that song. So I'm just saying what comes to my mind. So I think it's about like aging or whatever. But yeah. Just me and my daddy all night. Just me and my boss. And what means that? Oh, that went hard. Aston Martin music. Yeah, he had a few, but I to be honest with you, I've only purchased one Rick Ross album, and he had a song with Foxy Brown called "Murder Mommies." Yup. Hey, yo, Ross, tell them just who the boss. The blood clot flyers rap to New York. Them hoes better bow down and pay homage. I'm 10 million sold, and that sound scan knowledge. And all y'all rap just sound garbage. Yeah, and me and Ross like the hood version Obama's. Boss keep me stumping from Giuseppe to my Blonics from 34, especially with my Chanel stockings. So listen, let's finish this up. So White Boy, and alluding that he uses Ghost Rider, something that's been used already on Drake. And if trust me, it's going to take a bigger force to take him out. Kendrick Lamar is going to have to respond and lyrically just shred Drake. He's going to have to, like, for the Ghost Rider in the sake, nobody don't care about what Rick Ross is talking about. Imagine Drake being ruined by Rick Ross. So he also clowned him for leaking the diss song and not stepping at him like a man if he had an issue with him. Rick Ross want to get in the ring so bad. He want to be relevant so bad. Shut up. So N-words leaking their records is when we speaking directly. If we keeping it gangster, you see me, check me. He raps on the song. Now, I will say this. The flip side to this is, and Rick Ross may not care about it. He might not. But let me tell you what I personally believe. I think that Drake acts gangster because he got Jay Prince in them behind him. I'm telling you. I had this interesting thought process, right? I heard it was rumor. I don't know is this really true, but did Offset cancel his Houston show date? I want you to wonder with the name that I just mentioned. Why did you think Offset canceled his Houston show date if he did? Did he had a show date here, right? I seen something online where it was saying that he canceled his Houston date. I wonder why. You know, Drake act gangsta a lot because he got that backing from Jay Prince. Offset had an issue with Jay Prince before during that whole Takeoff thing. And you know how he start talking and he could sound like he threatening you when he talking calm. And I said, Offset coming to Houston? He's not a big arena performer. It's not like he's going to be in a Toyota Center like how Nicki going. Not saying like, but I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you this. Just to let you know from the scope of an artist, there's a huge difference with artists who go to the hood and they perform at clubs and stuff like that. Like, to keep it real with you, I'm going to be frank. You see how JT came to Houston and she did that show and all those people there? I could guarantee you if Offset did that, he would have an anxiety attack probably because you don't know the crawlers is probably all up in there. You don't know. I'm telling you. You don't know. I think that's why he canceled the date. I'm just going to be fair, or maybe the ticket sales was low, but I think they know that if you do so it's like when you do an arena, it's different. You got to get checked. You go through the metal detector. If you know somebody somewhere, somebody might slip something in a small club. I'm telling you, I know that. And you want to know why I know it? Because I've had that experience. Like when we was younger and me and my brothers used to do like showcases and stuff like that. It really crossed my mind. I said, going to clubs like Sneaky Pete's and stuff. Sneaky Pete's up in Albany, New York. Nicki Minaj performed there when she was coming up. But let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj came there. Foxy Brown came there. Little Kim came there. Like a lot of them came. but it was certain artists who don't do that circuit. Let me tell you, Kanye West, he's not a nightclub performer. He's not. Let me just to not to go off subject, but I just want to show you something. Let's see. I wonder if I could find it. Give me a second. Hollywood Hustle. Hollywood Hustle DB, Albany, New York. Yeah, because he got a video of Nicki Minaj where she was performing. I think I want to kill a mother in DJ. Where's that at? Let me do a control F on this page. I just want to show you. Nicki was working the circuit. Like, did he take that video down? Because he had followed Nicki to like a few shows. Give me a second. That was a while ago. I don't think did he delete that video? Let me put Nicki Minaj Sneaky Pete's. Sneaky Pete's was a nightclub in Albany. But I've said that. The reason why I said that is because certain artists don't do those clubs. Like, let me tell you something. I can't find it, so I'm just not even gonna do it. So anyway, right? Like, when I remember when the Locks used to come upstate New York and they would do that club, when I tell you, when they used to pull out, when they used to pull up, they would have all of they like hood people hop out the car. It would be like 30 of them surrounding that what they call it, the Sprinter. They would have them surrounding it because you in the hood and it's like you don't know who coming from what, right? Kanye West never performed in nothing like that. And Offset is not performing in arenas. An arena is a different experience. You probably got your security. You go through with certain people who can't get in. But when you're working with a small venue, you never know what could happen. The tour bus is literally right around the corner, right there. It's probably not pulled in, so you can't get out. So I'm telling you, I think Offset was a little shook. I think that he was. That's why he didn't do that Houston date. But anyway, let's move on. So Drake slams Rick Ross on the diss track. Ross responds. Rick Ross' response comes after Drake's initial diss track was leaked onto the social media. And the song Drizzy slammed Rose for jumping into his rap battle with K. Future and Young Metro. He said, "I might take your latest girl, cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in this nigga turning 50. Every song he made on the chart, he got from Drizzy. Worry about whatever going on with you and huh?" So before dropping this track, Ross hopped on X, formerly known as Twitter, and wrote, It's the first quarter. This gonna be a good game. Grab a seat," he added. "Perfect day to boss up." Rick Ross couldn't wait to insert himself in that. Ross also posted a video on his Instagram stories of himself gleeing, laughing, and now we know why. Little cheeseburger face. Don't he look like he eat them double cheese? With them veneers.
Hey, man.
Oh, but you know, this is hip hop. This hip hop. This hip hop. Hop. This is hip hop. You can't expect him not to respond. You know, what do y'all think about that in regards to Drake? Who do you think? So if you listen to Drake's diss, let me see. Give me a second. If you listen to Drake's diss Push Up and you listen to Rick Ross, did you think Drake came hard on the joint or what? So let's pull up Drake's lyrics on Genius. So I could never be nobody's #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You wussies can't get booked out of America for Nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city it was a friend zone. You won't ever take no chain off us. How the F you big stepping with the size 7 men's on? That's crazy. That's always weird to me when men got small feet. Like I wear a size 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, how do you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? You know, we wear a size 7. You don't even got the big boy Air Max. You know, ladies, I'm gonna come at you a little bit. I know a lot of y'all was budget buyers, and back in the day, I used to say this to my friend. I said, how every girl got to wear a size 6? Because y'all ain't want to wear that bigger size, so you had to spend that $159 on them Air Maxes. You wanted to spend that $99 or $89 for them Air Max 95s that had that one bubble in the back. You ain't want to listen. I knew for a fact because I knew girls in my school who did not wear a size 6. I'm like, what size you wear? This one girl, my friend even wore a size 5.5, and she stole her sneakers out of her doorway one day, and she lied about the whole thing. She didn't even wear a 5.5. She wore like an 8. That's crazy that you were stuffed. I'm like, how every girl that I see got the one Air Max with the bubble in the back? My one friend, she was a boss though. She was like, I don't want them kitty ass sneakers. She got the regular women's Air Max with all of the bubbles. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wear a size 6, please. So anyway, so how the F you big stepping with them size 7s on? Huh? This bark with the bite and what's up? I know my picture on your wall when you cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups, huh? Your last one bricked. You never not on ish. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit. That's true. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit. Pull your contact because we got to see who's split. We got to see the split. The way you doing splits, your pants might rip. You better do the motherfucking show inside Biddy. Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. Talking about Kendrick Lamar. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Stop playing with me. They always on some suckers. Always. I ain't even cursed. You see me being very careful. They always playing reindeer games. Anyway, it'll come back on. So let me go over here to these lyrics. Pipsqueak pipe down. You ain't in the big 3. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now and gonna feel the aftermath of what I write down. I don't know. I'm feeling these bars from Drake, to be honest with you. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, you know? I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Ooh, that was nice. He said, I'm at the top of the mountain. You so tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike and Mike now. What the F is this? 20v1? What's the prince to a king? He a son? Get more love in the city that you from? Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums. Yeah, I'm the 6th god. I'm the front runner. Y'all manager was Chubb's little blunt runner. Claim the 6 and boys ain't even come from it. And when your boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit, we do the bitches for the niggas. So jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spend it like you trying to boy tripping. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your Chanel. Drake got away with his words, you know. Do you think Drake wrote this? I just got him done, boy. Don't make me have to chip a nail. Rolling Loud stage, y'all were turned. That was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if your baby mama kiss her tail. Hugs and kisses, man. Don't make me about the switches. I be rocking every chain. I own the next visit. Hey, I be on the bodyguards like Whitney. Top stay drop, you little midget ass. Better fucking Better drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Niggas got out here talking like I'm 50. Hey, niggas got me out here rapping like I'm living. Hey, I might take your latest girl out and cuff her like Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in and nigga turning 50. Every song that he made in the chart, he got it from Drizzy. Spend that little check you got and stay up out my business. Worry about whatever going on with you and Hey, shout out to the Hooper. We be busting out the gritty. We know why we mad. I ain't ever tripped. I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter for bitches. Yeah, I ain't never rapping after this. I'm way too busy. This for all the top dogs. Drop and give me 50. And effing song got, and that song y'all got Not gonna start no beef with us. That shit been brewing in the pot. Now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think. That Dot was weak as champagne tripping. He is not fucking easing up. Nigga call Top to see if Top want to piece it up. Top want to piece it up? Top want to piece it up? Nah, P word. You not on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this. It's not no deep enough. Begging Kai not, boy, you not beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out here, you not creeping up. Money wise, I'm out here, you sneaking up. Cornball, show the money merch fee to us. I'ma let you N-words work it out because I seen enough. This ain't everything I know. So demon up. This ain't everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. Drop, give me 50, or you just teaming up. What? You teaming up with all of y'all fallings like some dominoes, bros turning hoes, dog? I ain't got enough of those. I can't wait to see how far you N-words reaching now. The closest thing the niggas getting is a feature now. Backpedal gang, because a few of y'all been reaching out. Y'all drew the line. What the F is we speak about? Get your effing head tap. You niggas peeking out. You had a song for 4 years. Drop that. You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And I'm not reading Rick Ross lyrics. Rick Ross was smooth on the track, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. The champagne moments. You know, Rick Ross always tried to sound, and I ain't like how he stole Foxy Brown's little grunts years ago. I never liked it that because it's like because she wasn't popular, he thought he got away with it. Fish takes and marble floors, living big and bad, and was laughing till they hit with my official jab. Crack smokers the exhaust for my pen and pad. Ghostwriters get your flaws so you could have had. Record label takes a loss and you ain't get bad. You a worker wanting chart, don't make me laugh. Get the buy my watch, it's a different time. Living fine, I began high and shit decline. Who believes moving keys in the Louis V's? Who run up in snatch chains and the bitches bleed? Feel like the pain just describe really ride. Either niggas getting money or they ready to die. B.I.G. give a fuck if you shall leave. You gotta keep it tucked if you buy me. Do the job if the Charles Schwab. Double loss. You see, he's so boring. That's boring. That's boring. That is boring. You see, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes reading lyrics, like to me, breaking Drake lyrics down was different because he was like switching it and with his words and stuff, even though it rhymed. This was like, because that's how he rapped. This was elementary, low key. And it wasn't hitting on nothing, to be honest with you. Fish taking marble floors, leaving big and bad. Niggas laughing till I drop an official jab. Crack smoking my exhaust and my pen and pad. Ghostwriters say they lost what I had. He mentioned ghostwriters, but I feel like that attack wasn't enough. You should have made it a direct. Like, that was like subliminal. Like, and you ain't say it. You should have talked about what did. Ghostwriters, they get flaws so they could have had. Drake is still rich, and I think Drake is richer than Ross. I don't think Ross could go on no tour back to back like Drake did. So, record label taking loss, you get in your bag. A worker wanting a chart, don't make me laugh. Get the numbers by my watch, it's a different time. Living fine, getting high, it just shit decline. Who believes he moving keys in his Louis V's? Run up on the snatch your chain and watches his bleed. Fill the plane just to subscribe what you really ride. Either you niggas on bombs or you better die. B.I.G. give a fuck if you G.I.L.E. You get it to keep it tucked if you live by me. Do the job better known as Charles Schwab. Double loss, spread the word, I swear to God. It's whack. He always do this lame flow. Rick Ross is, hold on. Give me a second. Rick Ross is whack to me. But we're going to continue the lyrics. Pop up Burke for the bill and go count a meal. Kill your niggas just for free and do a thrill. Niggas leaking records, so be speaking it directly. If we keeping the gangsters, see me when you check me. White boy, I see you, check. Getting bullied, don't walk up on me because it kept it fully. Nigga, please push me if it really would he. Like his moves, but listen, Nicki Minaj is better than all of these dude rappers. This is whack. This is whack. For the rules that that's had, this is just too bad. Sure, I put more effort in my freestyles than this. This is corny. This is corny. At least I felt like he's not really talking in this. Like, to be honest with you, Drake was talking in his track. He's not really saying nothing in here. Getting bullied, don't want puppy because the clip is fully. Niggas pussy don't push me ever really would he. Like his moves, but he never had a fight in school. Always when another nigga had to write your groove. Flow was copy and paste. Weezy gave you the juice. Another white boy in the park went to hang with the crew. Pulsar prize when switching to the dyed his denim. Getting incentives for killings on the riding windows. Look me right in the face, he beginning to shake. Told you niggas stay scheming, I protected my fate. Got more money than you, what could you want me to say? 50 mil in the crib, would you want me to stay? I can shoot the block. I got pictures to paint. Let you DM my hoe. You bet you bitches can. I bet you he can. Let you get on my songs. It was good for your face. Now, beach nigga, it's on. It's no room to debate. Well, if you let him get on your songs and he's bigger than you now, do you think you blew him up? That don't make sense. Pop a perk for the bill and that kind of meal. Kids are for the word, just that kind of thrill. Niggas tweaking for their records and speaking directly. If we keep it in the gangster, check me. See me when you check me. When you see me, check me. By the way, I got a lot of respect for a lot of rappers, but there's one guy, he's my favorite person to rap on any song. His name is Rick Ross. So, and then he talked about unfollowing him. This was whack to me, lyrically. Honestly, I could do better than this. You ain't never been a nigga anyway. Nigga, that's why you had an operation on your nose, make your father know, man. I unfollowed you, nigga. You sent a mother deceased to desist to French Montana and word. You sent the police and word hating on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy I seen in word when we were making them early records in word. And when you were happy around to be in word, seeing in words holding them stacks. Yeah, you owe me, you owe mother effer stunner for life in word. Give Weezy some money, more money in word. Give Rap a Lot some more money. Yeah, he mentioned Rap a Lot. He trying to send a salute. But listen, if they fuck with Drake and they not in bed, but if they're close with him, I'm pretty sure Drake is paid. So don't try to say they name the signal they playing, gal signal they playing with these weak ass raps. This shit is weak. Let's be honest. It's weak compared to Drake. He ain't talking. You ain't doing no talking. He mentioned a Ghost Rider. You owe Weezy. Yeah, a lot of them. Nicki said that she'll forever be indebted to Weezy too. He put him on. So what? What does that mean? You owe somebody for putting you on too. Get it, niggas with the past, with the yeah, the biggest rose, nigga. We can do it now. How you want to do it? Where you want to do it? Anytime you want to do it, I'm ready. I'm ready, white boy, huh? And then all he gonna do is make the white people who support Drake support him harder. You know, they're gonna come up to him on the loan and say, F Rick Ross. We love you, man. Like, Drake is he's more popular than Rick Ross. Always been. You had surgery, that six-pack gone. That's why you wearing that funny-ish at your show. You can't hide it. N-word. He called him an N-word, but then he called him a white boy. So, yeah. So did they post anything else? So I guess this was a snippet that they posted. This was the Shade Room talking about him unfollowing. Do you think people really care about an unfollow? Nobody cares about that. When a person unfollow me, I block them because I don't want you coming to my page trying to see what I'm doing. Nope, create a whole nother page and have to do that. I'm telling you. Yeah. You getting blocked. I don't know. I block people quick. Let me know. Do you block people quick or do you let them ride? Or do you want them to see you? You know what I'm saying? So Drake trends as people discuss an unconfirmed diss track against Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin, Future, and others that surfaced online. So people was trying to figure out this Drake leak was AI, Philip Lewis. It's like, Philip, stick to posting about politics. He annoys me because he's a Nicki hater too. And I think he might be trendy too. He's a hater. Stick to politics. I hate when people try to cross genres. Stay in politics. Get your ass out of here. Drake this in a nutshell. Worry about whatever going on with you and Diddy. Oh. Imagine working on 2 collab albums with Future, producing the best beats, telling people to pick a side, making every diss Drake on your albums, and he just tells you, Metro, sit your ass down, play some drums. Drake this, he was talking in it. He was. You got to admit it. He was. Drake said, can't believe he jumping in this nigga turning 50. Every song he made on the chart he got from Drizzy. Worry about whatever going on with you and Diddy. He was talking. Rick Ross was not talking. Rick Ross on the phone with his team right now when he heard the diss drop. Drake, drop it, give me 50. And yo, the thing that took me out is like the personality, talking about the size 7 in men's. Yeah, for all you little feet, or you going to Foot Locker and spending that $100 on them sneakers, trying to save money, trying to pay that $150 for a pair of Jordans. All y'all stuffing your feet in them sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know in the chat who you think had the better bars. Metro when he heard Drake say, "Shut your ass up and make some drums." The fact that no one could tell if this is real or AI says a lot about Drake's music, but maybe it's another time. So yeah, that was that. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm clearing this out as I move on, because hold on. So that, but this right here was like the conversational piece. I felt like this was the most potent thing that Rick Ross said, though. He probably did have a nose job. It clearly looks different. I remember one time when I was younger, I cut my beard off like that. My brother told me, don't ever do that again. My mustache. He said, don't ever cut your mustache off again. He said, it looked crazy. Drake definitely did have a nose job. But I mean, people do things every day, you know? Somebody said in the comments that Rick Ross is on Ozempic. You know, it's the Ozempic Olympics. If he had a nose job, he'll never admit to it, just like Megan Thee Stallion, the one who said that Don Julio by the gallon. She'll never admit to it either. Drake uses his blackness to make money, but truly embraces his white side. Look at who he had a kid with. Yeah, but you have to realize this too, right? Drake's mom is white, so I'm pretty sure he has some sort of love for his side too. See, one thing that I realized after listening to one of my friends, she said that white people, she doesn't like when biracial people don't acknowledge their other side. Like, you're not just black. Like, acknowledge who you're a part of. Drake was raised by a white mom. I'm pretty sure he does love, you know, white girls. And that's like a given to me. It just is. If you look at 2008 Drake and look at him now, he definitely got a nose job. And you know what? This too shall pass. I'm telling you, you got to look at stuff. And, you know, let this be a message to you in the chat, right? I don't care what you go through in life. This too shall pass. Everything will pass. People talking about Drake had a nose job. He'll never admit to it. He never will. He never will. You know? He won't admit to it at all. So listen. Oh, it's this post that I wanted to bring up. This girl was getting that Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if y'all seen that it's on site. Let me go and bring that up real quick. I need to get me a new ring light too, because I be having like a little over an hour, maybe a little over it, but I want to get one that I plug up so I don't even worry about it. But this girl, when I tell you she went in, yes, right here. Listen, hold on, let's bring this up. Yo, this girl went in on Megan Thee Stallion. And I felt every word that she said. Like, let me know if you agree with what this girl said. And this is so true. Like, real talk.
I'll call it the Meg Thee Stallion challenge, but to be honest, I think it's just yet another way for women to devalue themselves. And ladies, I'm not gonna hold y'all. At this point, it's given tacky and it's given classless. I think I speak for pretty much everybody when I say we're tired of seeing it. It's played out. There is no reason why we should log onto social media and at the top part where it says stories, there's nothing but a bunch of naked women, half naked women, thongs, panties, short shorts, twerking and showing their ass. For what? What is y'all doing this for? Likes? Attention? Validation? If I'm not mistaken, y'all just did this a few months ago. Y'all had a whole challenge where y'all called it the ceiling challenge, where y'all was taping y'all phones to the ceiling and y'all was twerking upside down. We done seen y'all ass from every single angle possible. We get it. Then y'all say, oh, it's just the internet. It's not a real place. This is a real place. Y'all don't care how y'all perceive yourselves. Y'all don't care that what y'all look like. You know what this looks like? It looks classless and it looks tacky as hell. Most of y'all are moms. Y'all don't care what y'all kids think. Y'all don't care what y'all kids might look like. Y'all don't care about y'all image to them. Y'all talking about a challenge? Challenge yourself to be a better mom. Challenge yourself to be a better woman. Challenge yourself to be a better sister, a better auntie. Go challenge yourself to read a book. Challenge yourself in ways that's healthy for you. Y'all want to keep getting up here, selling yourselves short for likes and attention for what? I'm not saying you got to be a nun, baby. I show skin. I'm not a nun. I still have fun with my girls. I still be outside. I do all of that. But it's never been about what you do. It's how you do it. Men used to have to go to a strip club to see stuff like this, to fantasize about stuff like this, to desire women to move in certain ways like this. But now all they got to do, the whole world is a stage at this point. All they got to do is log on to social media and it's a million girls shaking their ass, doing all type of stuff, trying to outdo each other. Because who y'all doing it for? Oh, we ain't doing this for the man. Who you doing it for then? Y'all got to stop and think, man. Because it's not giving what y'all think is giving. It's giving very low quality. No man of high quality, the man that y'all desire, the man that y'all swear y'all want, I promise you, he gonna treat you nothing like what you want to be treated like, because no man wants to see a woman up there or a woman up there that he looking at to pursue in a serious way, shaking her ass 24/7 on the internet like that. Y'all want to be quick to say we're not doing it for the men, but baby, one day you gonna want a man and he not gonna want you. Because in 2024, you up there shaking your ass for likes and attention. It's not that deep, man. I don't know if y'all lacking some type of self-esteem or what, man. But y'all gonna have to pull back and reevaluate some stuff. It's not cute no more, y'all. It's played out. Stop. Please stop. Y'all call it the Meg Thee Stallion challenge.
I thought this was so real, so that's why I wanted to share it. Yes, I 100% agree with her messaging, you know? And it's so crazy that it's like, where is the talent at? Where is the talent at? Megan comes back with the same tricks every time. There's nothing new. And I'm telling you, like, to be honest with you, I don't know if you noticed this, right? But people was talking about, and this is kind of off the subject of the twerking, but people was talking about how Cardi was still in Megan's flow. I do believe that too. Because if you could tell by the way that Megan is rapping on this track with Glorilla, Cardi sounds just like that. Cardi is so bland and talentless. I just had to say this right here. But when it comes to Meg, nothing is new. It's just like, even with her new verse, it's just like, all she does is try to say something that everybody is saying, like, clock that T. She says stuff like, so people are like, oh, she said clock that T. Megan, it's just not good. And it's like the same thing. It's redundant. That's the best word to say. It's redundant. It's redundant, and it's the same thing all the time, like, you know? So I was feeling her, and I'm happy that she didn't use a lot of profanity either. So let me know what you thought about her statements in regards to that. Let me read some of your comments. Give me a second. You said it's really not cute. I'm sick of it. All we have to offer as a black woman is rear shaking. You said, I know Meg's pH is acidic. Why you say it's acidic? You said nothing is wrong with showing shoulders, but why is she mad at Meg when she's half naked herself? You think she half naked? All she got on is a crop top. She's not half. All she got on is a crop top. People been wearing crop tops, and she got her crop top covering her belly. I don't think there's nothing wrong with what she got on. I think what she's trying to tell you is that it's just the same thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. There's nothing new. There's no progression, right? And I hate to put Nicki in everything, but you see how even on her album, she don't got no twerk music. She got music that you can dance to and do whatever dance that you want to. But it's like, she's Nicki, like, you know? Everybody's not going to be the same, but it's just like, if Megan is a rapper, why is it? Because you know what the truth of the matter is? This is a scary, let me tell you something. The harsh realities is what you got to go near, right? The harsh reality is that people wouldn't be interested in Megan if she's not twerking. That's the truth. They wouldn't be interested in her, and she knows it. She knows. Heading through a straw. She's not half naked. Meg damn near got her P word out on Instagram. She's talking about the shaking booty, not dressing. Listen again, right? Black women must not feel beautiful enough to keep offering. You know what's so crazy? It was this girl who I spoke to, and she actually married this guy. They've been married for years, right? And she said that when she met him when she was in college, like, you know, she felt like, you know, she was following the trends with a lot of girls, and she was wearing like, you know, dressing a certain way. And she was like, the guy came to her and was just like, you know, babe, like, you know, you a nice girl. Like you know, you don't got to dress like that to get my attention. And she said it changed her mind. Like, you know, like he didn't control what she wore, but she was just like, he told her, like, I think she said he was an engineer major too. Like they ended up getting married. They still married. And she was just like, he had a conversation with her one day when they went out to dinner, and he was like, you know, you don't got to dress like that to get my attention, right? She said she almost wanted to cry because she felt like, to be honest with you, I think there's so many pressures in the world, and people do feel that way, like where they feel like they have to do certain things to get attention. She's an RN too, like, you know, so she does well for herself. But when she was in school, I think when you're younger, you do things like that. You might wear the shorts up your ass or do certain things. But he told her, like, you know, you don't got to dress like that to keep my attention. And she was just like, wow. Like, she said she kind of low key felt bad because she was doing things to like be in the in crowd with her friends or whatever. So, yeah, and I think that there is some truth to what she said in regards to like the guys will treat you a certain type of way. They will. I mean, they'll treat you a certain type of way when you dressed up with a blouse or a turtleneck on too. They will treat you bad is what I'm trying to say. Like, but I feel as though they're gonna treat you with how they feel, and that's wrong because you know some people just like to look. Some girls just like to look sexy. It's not that they're freaks or hoes or anything like that. But I do think people judge you based off of your appearance. They really do. And that's wrong. I personally feel that it is. But let's see. I also wanted to share this with Angel Reese. Did y'all see this video? So it pretty much was going viral with Angel Reese saying, why she always in my man likes. I don't care what nobody say. Then Angel Reese said that she didn't say that. She definitely said it. She looks very pretty though. Listen, those are conversations that a lot of people have. There's nothing wrong with what she said, but she was denying and saying that that's not what happened. But it's definitely what happened. She definitely said, "Why is she always in my man likes?" Let me know. Do you think she said something different? She definitely said that. I think she's just trolling. So over here, she said, "This is not what I said. I don't have a man at all." That's crazy. I hate when people lie. Like, don't lie. Maybe she's just being funny, you know? I know she happy that she looked good as hell on that blog. And so listen, this happened over here. So Uncle Luke, he said, when she said that this was not, you know, that's not her, she don't have a man at all. She said, you have a man and you have a man, every man in America loves you. Don't ever forget that. Did you feel like this was off-putting? Because he had to make a statement under here. Let me just say something to you crazy people with nothing to do in your life but troll. If you follow this young lady, she has been through something for the last year until this daytime. I get the opportunity to motivate her or any young lady going through what she been going through. Uncle Luke, I understand what he's saying though. Like he can, but I think people, it's a little off-putting from him because of what he's done in the past. And they think maybe is he trying to recruit? Is he trying to recruit her? Angel Reese? Like, you know what I'm saying? All these white folks bashing her, and the black man lets her know that she's loved, and y'all say it's creepy. I'm gonna just say that it is a little bit. I don't think it's nothing wrong with what he said. He can uplift too. I mean, people have different sides to them, you know. Why can't Uncle Luke lift her up? You know what I'm saying? He could lift her up. He has the right to lift her up. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of you in these comments are easily to be manipulated by pictures. Shut up. Sometimes some dudes, I don't even read their comments. I want to. He's speaking from his heart. He don't want our beautiful queen to think she's less about herself. She's an amazing player, and every person in the world loves you. That's not true, though. Obviously, that's not true. See, some people will have you out here delusional. Some of y'all need therapy. Y'all weird, man. Mary never had allegations or his name smeared or nothing. That's true, but because he wanted to fix her crown and let her know that she's great, it's a problem. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like when people write these long essay length and they started off trying to manipulate people. I don't even read their comments. You can't ingest everything, like just read everything. Must be nice to see a creep meant to be nice, but it's creep coded. Do y'all think this is creep coded? Be honest in the comments and say how you really feel. You do have a man. Every man in America loves you. I don't think that's the same as having a man though. Like, you know, maybe that's why people got creeped out. I honestly think he meant this from a basketball perspective. LOL, like she became our princess last year. He is being encouraging. I agree with that, but I see where a person could think otherwise, you know? It's okay. I call my man. It's okay. I call my man. That's not my man too. This picture make Uncle Luke look like he was at them freak-offs. Oh, wow. And just like that, Uncle Luke let her know just like that, Uncle Luke let her know that girl. Y'all bugging. Coming from Uncle Luke, it sounds creepy. Listen, that's the thing about these blogs. Like, let me tell you something. Don't ever, if you look at a thing as a thing and you feel a certain type of way, don't let nobody tell you anything different. If you felt like it was creepy, stand on it. Why do you? But just have a reason to back it up. Just don't say something that you don't have no reason to back it up. You know, I just think it, like me understanding that it can be encouraging and both creepy. The creepy part about it is his past and what he's been, affiliated with. But I still think people like that can encourage others. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think it's creepy. I think he was just uplifting her. I just think the message came from the wrong person, honestly. That's what I personally think. Uncle Luke didn't have to. He said, every man in America loves you. That's why it was kind of weird to me, too. Like, just the way that I read it is like, what do you mean every man in America? Yes, you have a man. No, she don't have a man. Even if people love you, you're not their man. Like, that's not her man. Like, Anyway, let's move on. So I'm pretty sure y'all know Ice Spice. She was performing at Coachella, and it seems as though that she has some words for Lotto. Now, listen to the whole performance. I'm not going to play it on here, but it sounded like she was doing some talking, like, on the track, like in regards to fighting, because, Lotto was talking about fighting, like she just won her one-on-one or whatever. But Ice Spice, she said that, and I don't got any ops. Why would I beef with a flop? Like, so she making it clear and blatant. And Lotto is flopping on everything. Sunday service flop. It ain't even on radio no more. It flopped. Give it up. It flopped. It flopped. Nope, not playing that because I already know. Like, why would I beef with an op? Yeah, so that's what she on. Yeah, she letting Lotto know. And no, I don't got any ops. Like, why would I beef for the flop? I know that's her. It sounds like she stepped that pen up a little bit too. It sounds like Ice Spice stepped her pen up a little bit too. Like, so this is her debut album. It sounds like she's, we'll have to hear it, the full track, the full album or whatever. But from what I heard on YouTube, you can, not on YouTube, but you can go on Twitter and just put her name in and it'll pop up and you'll be able to see, like, with the conversation, you'll be able to see the performance and see what people are, talking about the track or whatever. Let me just see. All right, so that's that. Yo, they be playing games. Yo, you know what's so crazy? Let me bring this down. The crazy thing about it is today I was outside and I went out and I recorded this whole vlog. When I tell you, now you see I'm recording here and I'm using my camera. Well, I have the windshield that goes over it that's supposed to like prevent the wind sound. So I didn't realize it because I'm so used to recording using my camera here. I haven't used it outside. So I done went grocery shopping. I done did all types of stuff. I was recording on my thing. I brought my footage here and tried to like edit the vlog. I was like, why do it sound so windy? And I looked at my camera and I said it didn't have the guard on it. So it just didn't sound good. So I did all of this footage today for no reason at all. That shit pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off badly. Like, oh, that was such a waste of time. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm just like, why do my footage sound like this? I looked at the top of the camera. I said, oh, I didn't put the guard on. That pissed me off badly. So let's see what y'all talking about before I go into the last thing about Nicki. Ice Spice gives Colorado Springs Valley girl, not the Bronx. Lotto mess up herself with Nicki. No lie, Ice Spice not better than Lotto, and I can't stand Lotto, I chose Ice Spice over her because she tried to play Nicki. You chose Ice Spice? LeBron getting me through this tolerance break, that video this morning. They want to talk to the mayor. The mayor. Let me pull that up from this site before I play this. Let me play this devotional. African diaspora. They want to talk to the mayor. The mayor. Y'all don't do no work. No work. Where he at? I always click on. Hold on.
For my business.
He played this video every day.
Let me see what they talking about over there. So, all right. With that being said, it says versus Terry said blood pressure, reparation. All right, let's go ahead on and get our devotion going, and let's go ahead on get the stream going. We're taking the time, so let's go ahead on get our devotion.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
What is that?
No comment. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So this is what it's all about, guys. They don't want a black person in power. They don't want a woman in power. If you ain't seen that yet. And someone so young. Everybody gotta understand, God give you what you can handle. That's what God gives you. He ain't gonna give you more than that.
Stay the course.
As long as you can stay the course, fight the fight, and keep going, that's what we're gonna do here at Thornton Township. And we've been doing a doggone good job.
Clerk, what are you doing? You're out of order. You out of order. Did I call the roll? Did I say call the roll? I'm still speaking. You're out of order, Clerk Key. You out of order, Clerk Key. Like, stop. Y'all out of order. Everybody want to run stuff. Y'all don't run this house over here. Stop, please.
All right, that was y'all super mayor.
Oh my God! When I tell you, I watch that channel every day, and I be so excited when he do the devotional. That should be so funny. Y'all don't do no work, no work. Y'all just beating and attacking on a black woman. She got that from Megan. Megan Thee Stallion is the one, right? I should play that again, right? Like, stop. Hold on. The thing about it is that he calls it a devotional, just got me laughing. And he be laughing every day like I be laughing at this. Give me a second.
On and get our devotion going, and let's go ahead on get the stream going. We're taking the time. So let's go ahead on get our devotion.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
Listen, right here, they was asking her about a foundation that they was, a foundation that she said she don't have, and she said no comment. But you got that foundation. Stop lying.
That yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
What is that?
No comment. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So this is what it's all about, guys. They don't want a black person in power. They don't want a woman in power. If you ain't seen that yet. And someone so young. Everybody gotta understand, God give you what you can handle. That's what God gives you. He's gonna give you more than that. As long as you can stay the course, fight the fight, and keep going, that's what we're gonna do here at Thornton Township. And we've been doing a doggone good job.
Clerk, what are you doing? You're out of order. You out of order. Did I call the roll? Did I say call the roll? I'm still speaking. You're out of order, Clerk Key. You out of order, Clerk Key. Like, stop.
I don't
Y'all
run
out
nothing.
of order. Everybody want to run stuff. Y'all don't run this house over here. Stop, please.
All right, that was y'all super mayor. And
Oh my God, that lady is under so much scrutiny right now. It's crazy. They said she could be she's being investigated right now too. So I just feel bad for her because I don't like when we doing bad, especially in the public eye like that. But it's like everybody, like, that's like a small suburb outside of Chicago, and everybody is aware of this. There's people in New York City, content creators getting hundreds of thousands of views per week off of her name. Like, it's crazy. So I need to play this when I'm ready to go into work, right? She said, y'all just beating and attacking on a black woman. And she did that recently at one of her recent town halls. She brung up, and it's bad when a person is using black, like, how we be so quick to say that somebody's doing something to a black person, but it's bad that when you start saying it to black people that they don't even believe you. So anyway, let's move on before my damn light dies. Let's go into Nicki Minaj talking about the F the Club Up remix coming. Nicki look good, right?
Hey guys, what's up? What is going on? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So I just left Gag City, Milwaukee.
She look nice.
And they just, oh my God, they radiated everything perfect. So, you guys don't forget the Sleaze mix comes out on Friday. Okay.
She look nice. I love that sweater. It's Gucci.
Oh yes, my sneakers are out. You can check that out in my bio. Yes, $4.19. Fuck the club up. The Sleaze mix. And it's a surprise.
I can't wait to see who's on it.
So what's going on, y'all? What's up? Yes, that's right. I'm coming to Canada. I am about to head to Canada. And it's going to be dope. Thank you. Shout out to Tisha.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
She did that.
Yo, why I ain't? It's my fault. Cause hold on a second. I hate when I do that.
Hey guys, what's up? What is going on?
Hold on a second. I gotta.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So I just left Gag City, Milwaukee, and they just, oh my God, they radiated everything perfect. So, you know, you guys don't forget the Fuck the Club Up, the Sleaze mix comes out on Friday. Okay? Oh, yes, my sneakers are out. You can check that out in my bio. Yes, 419.
Yo, let me know if you can hear me. When I went to the bathroom, I've knocked my Wi-Fi out. So the Wi-Fi is coming back on now. It's booting up, but I think I'm just gonna end the live here because it's 3:38 anyway. So listen, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna try to go out tomorrow and do some footage outside. So shout out to everybody who's here. If you catch this on the replay, please make sure that you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna need to start going live earlier though. I don't know why I be going live so late, you know? So yeah, y'all have a great night. You said you could hear, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it right now. So listen, have a good night and I'm gonna holla at y'all later. Peace.